guys, they were 120th in the league last year out of 120. I think there's only 120. It might have been 125. I don't know. I know it's not very good. It's pretty close to the end, whatever it is. And you know, of course, I'm nervous about the guys. You know, being able to compete on this level with the other guys we have to compete against. But we wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case.
You know, we just keep coaching the guys each day. Some guys are flashing the ability to maybe rush the passer, maybe not as good in the pass game, and vice versa. So you want a good mix of a guy that can, you know, do a little bit of both.
Yeah, all of us are fiery. Coach Cross is probably the most fiery, but we love it. It gets us going and turn this on a little bit.
Hey, Coach Cross, he's definitely an in-your-face guy. But you know, being a linebacker coach, you know, that's probably what you need to be, a big, intense, in-your-face dude that can get everybody going, and that's definitely what he is.
And we don't really have a differential player with our linebacker core right now. You know, the previous staff, you know, really was a 4-3 defense, and there's a lot of 4-3 type linebackers in there. So they're all almost clones of each other at this point.
I use the phrase to the guys, there's only one mic, you know, I'm referring to a microphone, so we don't need a bunch of guys trying to sing into that. We want the mic backer to control our defense. We want him to get things set, you know, make the adjustments. So that's a very demanding position. I like to mirror it as such as a quarterback. You know, he's got to get us in and out of calls, you know, if needed. So that's a very important, you know, position for us.
I'm just doing everything I can to just showcase my abilities. I said from day one, I'm not going to watch any film or anything from last year. I'm just going to take it from, evaluate us from spring break.
Michael, I will say this, Michael Reynolds is the type of athlete that we need to get on the football field in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, little things are definitely important. All the little things are key to the big thing. It starts with fundamentals and your technique and everything that just carries on through.
He certainly is athletic. He can run. I think in this league you need some guys that can, you know, play in space, and I think he's capable of doing that.
We're average. I wish he had a little bit more speed, but you know what? I'm going to play the hand I'm dealt. I'm going to try to do everything I can to put them in position to make plays.
Yeah, I think that there's a few guys that can run. I think it can probably run a little better than some just because of the fact that they're a little smaller than a lot of them.
I mean, I'm playing quite a bit right now, so I must be fitting okay. I mean, I enjoy what we're doing right now, and I think it tailors well to my abilities as a linebacker.
I think we run okay, not great, but I think, you know, that's something that we're going to be working towards.
I really ain't even think about it till I got here, and everybody kept saying I was fast. But you know, I think that I think it's a better quality to have. You know, because it's a fast game, and if you out there and you can run around and make plays, I think that's good.
They brought me in mostly like on my outside because of my speed and everything. So take advantage of that and just give them whatever I can.
When we first came into the NFL, the very first thing everybody said to us, you know, coming in from Miami to Dallas, was we were too small on defense because we brought those little 4-3 linebackers in there, and they ran around, but we were faster than everybody else.
What about physically? You know, we're hearing a lot about physical and attitude today. I mean, it seems to be pushed as we get farther along here.
Yeah, especially with Coach Cross. Like I said, he's a really intense guy, and that's something he preaches daily. And I mean, when you're taking on big offensive linemen, you have to bring an attitude with you. You got to be physical, and I mean, more than anything, it's mental. So that's something he preaches, and I think that we're slowly transitioning into being a more aggressive linebacking group.
I think, you know, me getting a little bigger and being fast, it'll just help my game out that much more. Because, you know, I'm dealing with 300-plus pound old linemen. So, you know, me being a little bigger would just help me out a little bit better.
I just tell them the eye and the sky don't lie. You know, if you're turning plays down or if you're shying away from contact, the videotape usually tells you that. And
I just want someone that's going to go hard in every single play and give everything they got, execute and do everything right, and just go hard 100% every down, and not give up.
You know, I mean, I don't think you can make a guy that's not a hitter, but you can certainly make guys that understand that that's the only way they're going to get on the field, so you can improve it a little bit, and that's what we're trying to do as well.
About leadership, you touched on a little bit. I mean, anybody starting to separate themselves at this point in your unit?
You know, not vocally. I couldn't say one guy's doing it vocally. You know, if I had to say anybody just by the way they played, I would probably give the edge maybe to Huldon.
I am. I've never been a vocal guy, you know. I try and let my play do the talking, and that's something my grandpa raised me to do. So, but as far as that, you know, I just try and go into workouts, into meeting rooms, out on practice and do what I need to do and try and help the younger guys out that look up to me.
But guys that like I look up to Huldon a lot. You know, he's definitely a leader on the defense, and he shows it. He's vocal sometimes, but he more shows it by example, and you know that's what I look at.
I think you have to create energy and buzz and excitement when you play in defense, and I think that's contagious. I talk to my guys about that. If we're flat, I think the defense is flat. If we're up, I think the defense is up. So, you know, I believe the defense go as we go, and I talk to the guys about that, but I don't know if they quite get there yet.
Talking to Coach Weiss, that's something he said that I need to work on as a player, and I definitely have listened to his coaching point as far as that goes, and I'm definitely trying to improve on it, but I mean, I'm not necessarily the most vocal guy.
I definitely don't have a problem with getting up, stepping up, and telling somebody, you know, we need to pick this up. You know, because I feel like, you know, if one of your teammates see you doing something, like working hard, pushing yourself, they're going to catch on and do the same thing, you know. So
Anybody can lead, just got to have the courage to step up and take charge and know what the coaches want, know what the job you got to do, and just get it done.